Hello again, it's Garsen, and oh, we've got 3 little Sharrans here. Interesting. Oh, I get it. You're in the wrong house. This is the House of Hope, not the House of Grief. Common mistake. Oh, Raphael, good to see you here, but you're a little late to the show. We only have one more subclass to show. What about you, Yogurt? Want to be on the winning side this time? No. Oh well, not a big deal. Oh well.
If you have any last words,
no, we Sharrans make it a point to make nothing. Alright, here we go. Let's grab some haste, shall we? And we'll dump some darkness. There we go. Let's get some bone chill. You know what? Let's get some more bone chill. No. No. Nah. Oh, her? That's just some random Githyanki. She didn't want to join the cult. I mean our club.
Hell has its laws. Hell. Effect in the cause.
Oh no.
Curtain falls, but hold your applause. Squirm. For now down here come the claws.
Oh, thanks for asking, though. Try to tell her to join our Sharran Empress. Alright, so if you're gonna Eldritch Blast, remember to bring the Terrazol. Here we go. Count with me. We got 1, 2, 3.
Fools, how hard you have fought.
Okay.
Brain,
And 4, 5, 6.
Souls that couldn't be fought. Doomed.
Let's not forget our haste, obviously. Alright, 7, 8, 9. Okay, action surge. 10, 11, 12.
No more deals.
Oh, but wait.
Over.
Quicken spell. Alright.
You're doomed. No
2,
more
13,
grace.
14,
It's
15.
over. This house of hope.
Lots of blasts. No, not the Githyanki. No. No, it's fine. No, it's cool. What are you trying to shoot at? Alright. Well, like before, let's go ahead and grab that. Don't care. And now we can use our darkness. And we can put some over here.
It shall be done.
Okay. Let's just run in here where we have the advantage. Now we're not blinded. Look at that. Oh, Yerger. Oh, Yerger. You silly. Oh, okay. You want to get some accuracy going, huh? That's not a problem. Okay. Come on, buddy. Keep dodging it. Keep dodging it. Oh, look, it's my turn again. Bonk. Ow. And another bonk. So much for disadvantage, huh? Let's just take one of these. Okay. You got my darkness, I got your darkness. Perfect. I'm good. Ooh, opportunity. Oh, frightened. He ain't going nowhere. Ow. No! You can't do that! No! Level 6! No! So, Igniting Spark, pretty dangerous. Whatever. He ain't concentrating. Don't care. Okie dokie. Ow. Okay, so once again, let's go with zapping. Let's go with zapping. Da, da, da. How about you back there? Do, do, do. Wow, that's amazing. With advantage too. Okay. That's amazing. Okay. And we'll quicken. You want to be a cheeky guy, huh? Be a cheeky guy. Let's go ahead and frighten you, and maybe you. Perfect. Yeah, can't always crit them. But when you do, it hurts.
Detected and
Gorilla, you're useless. Gorilla. Let's see. Should be able to hit both of you. Beautiful. And okay. Guess we'll just hit you. Nice. And we'll just hit you. Oh yeah, beautiful. Alright, and we'll just hit you. Cool. It's almost like I'm setting up for something. Da, 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 da. Let's see, that's all of our actions and our bonus actions. Cool. Oh, right, I am setting up for something. Very cool. Let's come over here just a touch. Yeah. And now let's blast him. Beep beep. Oh, we get to do two, right? Yeah. Cool. And beep beep. Oh, right. We can do one more. Oh, I love that. Beep beep. Fantastic. Okay, so let's go over here. Space out just a touch. Frightened, can't move. There we go again. This is a level 6, so we're kind of Oh. Brittle resistance! Good job, yeah. And Igniting Spark. That's a level 4. And that I will touch. None of that. Uh-oh. Okay, so still need to finish off these guys, and I'm just gonna take a heal. Don't mind me, I gotta get off this fire. Please don't hurt me. Ow. Okay, let's finish you off. And let's see. Oh, yeah, 95% chance. Let's go. Cool. Yeah, let's go for it. Cool. And I think what we'll do is kind of space out, right? Let's just get right here in the middle. Perfect. Hastened. Nice miss. Good job, buddy. Uh-oh. No, just kidding. Oh, you took my haste. Lame. Oh no, haste. So what are you doing? Okay, good job. We'll just wait until you're like done being retarded. Okay. Let's see. Raphael. What you got for Raphael? I guess we'll just keep like tossing out these things. And we're not gonna hit him with that. Alright. Just get another bone show. Oopsies. My bad. Come over here. no, 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 and no. And then no. And shield. And no, no, and no. You're funny. Yeah, I don't care. I'll take a shield. Okay, back to the Eldritch blasting. Let's see. Good. Cool. Now, 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and take the might off. Guarantee this shot. And we can start blasting you. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's get a heal going here. That's right, Corilla. You're gonna show him. Show him who's boss. Alright. So, let's see. How about get some healing going. Bless me, bless you. There we go, much better. Start whacking you, smacking you. Uh-oh. Raphael. There we go. There we go. Opportunity. Oh yeah. No, it's okay. Ow. It's not like this does anything. Alright. How dare you, Raphael. You'll suffer. You will suffer. Get the heal going with that. Ding. Ooh, big heals. Big heals. I do like Corilla in this fight. It's very funny. Very entertaining. Arrest them! Yeah, arrest me. Yeah. Alright, so let's keep hitting Raffy. Keep healing off of Raph. Cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and get one of these in. Cool. Ta-da. Go ahead, hit you. Oh, can we back any? Just for the hell of it. Oh, come on. Come on now. Oh, I ran out of movement. Oh, wait. That's a bonus action. That's fine. It's okay. I heal on hit anyway. Yeah, that's cool. Oh no, he hit me a little bit. Oh no. I have nothing else to do with my bonus action. Alright. Pew 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 pew. There we go. Keep critting. And let's see. We're about to lose the haste potion, so no biggie. Just might as well just get a little heal going here. Cool. Corella, you'll do something, I guess. Ooh, darkness is cheap, la la la. Okie-doke. And we'll just keep taking some heals here. Folks, I think this is over. Sorry to disappoint. Raphael. Bam. Okie dokie. Get some heals going. Alright, let's go over here. Frightened? Oh no. What are you trying to do? No, it's okay, buddy. Oh no. Oh no, Scorching Ray, please. Please don't try and hit us with Scorching Ray in the middle. Girl, you funny. You funny. Girl, you funny. Okie dokie. Alright. Yeah, that's about what I expected, okay. Let's go ahead and hit you. What's that? Where you going? I don't like this game. No. Oh man. That's my Eldritch Blaster. You can't hurt him. No, Asteria, no. You'll pay for that. Okay. You will pay for hurting my friend. And then let's just go ahead, use another one of those. Where are they at? Damn, son. Oh yeah, you know what? Oh, there it is. That dead Githyanki. Thank you so much, dead Githyanki. What a good pack mule. Everybody, a round of applause for Lazel. She's quite the friend. Okay, we're not gonna be able to, well, we can just pick you up this way, right? If anything, you'll be a target dummy. Oh, and can we, yeah, beckon of darkness. Take that! Yeah, he's got 1 HP. Yeah! Yeah, oh no! 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 Please, no! Don't hit my friend! I guess that's what I get for being cocky. Alright. This is done. Corilla, you didn't do anything! You didn't do anything, Corilla. What? What's up with that? Here, let me help you out. Raphael sends his regards. Alright, well that was one hell of an intro, one hell of a demo. I guess we'll, you know, revive our buddy here. Tell you what, let's go ahead, get out of here. We need to get back in town so we get to the right house, the House of Grief. So how about we load back just a little bit. Oh, and for those who are concerned, yes. Look, honor, yeah. Okay. Okay. Anyway. It's not a single save, but don't worry about it. So let's load back up. Let's go back here. All the way back to the darkness demo. Alright. So, appreciate you. Hopefully you were entertained by that. This is the part where everyone kind of checks out because of the notes. Oh, no. I know. I appreciate you for watching regardless. We are talking about the final subclass I've yet to cover. Coming out in patch 8. It is the new Sorcerer subclass. It is absolutely broken. It is shadow magic. It's the new Sorcerer subclass. Hello, darkness, my old friend. But this video is sponsored only exclusively by you who watch, so thank you so much. If you want to check out now, that's fine, but if you want to kind of see what these builds are all about and what this new subclass is all about, I'll break it down for you. Ready? So in patch 8, Larian's actually adding one new subclass to every class. This one is the Sorcerer one. Larian's adding them for free. It's a new subclass for every class, like I said, but it is DLC? No, it's actually the patch 8. It's going to be just an update to the game. It's the final patch, just like the last 3. Please keep making final patches. I love you, Larian. It is their homebrew, so give me a second. Let me hop back into the game and put these guys on the screen for you while we go over some notes here. Just keep in mind, we're going to be talking about Homebrew. So that's the game is based on, Baldur's Gate 3 is based on 5th edition of D&D. These subclasses are actually focused on, these come from like an expansion to the tabletop game called Xanathar's Guide to Everything. But Baldur's Gate 3 is a little different. It has instead of a 20 level cap, it has a 12 level cap, right? So things are definitely going to be different on this mod. Oh, on this subclass, obviously. So I'm using a mod, just to clarify. This is a mod. Somebody in the in-game mod manager can be downloaded. I'll leave a link in description for PC players. You can check this out by searching Sorcerer Shadow, I think, on the in-game mod manager. But thanks to the mod maker for making this and allowing us to kind of demo this, whet our appetite a little bit before January and February, all right? So let's go through the actual level breakdown. I'll try and look at these in-game if I can. This is something from the tabletop. You actually pick a little RP quirk for your character at level 1. You can roll a dice and you'll get a little personality quirk. My favorite one is on 6. You get, you blinked once last week as your little character quirk. So I thought these were little funny little flavor things I wanted to add. Maybe we'll see if Larian adds them too. It'd be pretty funny if your characters have unique dialogue or something based on their quirk. Eyes of the Dark at level 1. You get enhanced dark vision. It's 120 feet, which is wild, especially for humans, or I think Githyanki don't get dark vision at all. This is not Devil Sight or blind immunity, keep that in mind. And Strength of the Grave is another feature you get at level 1. So Strength of the Grave is, if you're about to reach 0 HP, you make a charisma throw, it's pretty low. And if you make the throw, you instead stay at 1 HP and don't go down. So, sorry Asterion, you didn't make the cut. But don't worry, he's back up now. Right? So Radiant or crits, these will ignore the effect. So if you get downed with Radiant or crit damage, you will get knocked out regardless of the saving throw. It just won't even count it. And you do get this effect once per long rest. Level 3, you get Eyes of the Dark upgrades to now using the Darkness spell. So you actually saw me on the sidebar hiding behind these notes over here. There's a little sidebar on my sorcerers. They can now cast, that's the way the mod maker interpreted it, they can now cast sorcery spells. You just get the darkness spell, you don't have to try and learn it and replace it and all that, like a normal sorcerer, excuse me. You get 2, you can use it now instead of a spell slot, you can use 2 sorcery points instead of 2 sorcery spell slots, right? So 2 points instead of 2 spell slots, you have options there. But if you cast it with the sorcery points, you can now see through your darkness. You're not blind immune or have devil sight, but your own magical darkness, you're allowed to see in it, and basically nobody else unless they're also casting this. Okay, so level 6. I do apologize in advance. I'll apologize again. The Hound of Ill Omen is a huge feature for the sorcerers. Unfortunately, we won't be seeing it this demo. If you cast 3 sorcery points, you'll summon a Shadowy Hound. It'll have normal stats like a Direwolf or something like that. Plus, you get temporary HP based on your sorcerer level. So it gets half of your sorcerer level as extra temporary HP. Moves through objects and targets, all shadowy-like. And it can mark... It's like a Hunter's Mark. So it'll be a Hunter's Mark for your sorcery. The cool thing about this is it can only go after the marked target, but by being near that target, they'll have disadvantage on your spell attack saving throw, right? So if I go in-game here, what that would mean is they would have disadvantage on this dexterity saving throw. They'd have disadvantage against my 20 right there with the spell save, okay? So just by marking them and walking up to them, they'll have a disadvantage, which would have been really nice in that demo, okay? So if we actually look beyond level 14, they don't get anything until level 14. You might be asking why level 14? Doesn't this only go up to 20? Or level 12 rather? I'll get there. So Shadow Walk, when you're obscured, you can use a bonus action and teleport to any spot up to 120 feet, and the spot must be obscured itself. So you can move from the shadows to other shadows quite a large distance just for free with a bonus action, okay? Sounds very similar, but we'll talk about that. At level 18, oh my god, Umbral Form. This sounds pretty powerful. So spend 6 sorcery points to transform. It is a bonus action from what I read. You will now resist all types except for Radiant type and Force damage, okay? So these damages are not resisted, but otherwise you resist bludgeoning, poisoning, all that stuff, right? So you can move through objects and creatures just like your Shadow Doggy, and it'll be 1 minute, which is approximately 10 turns. Usually when it's translated, it's 10 turns in-game. Doesn't seem like there's a long or short rest limit, except for the sorcery points. So that's pretty powerful. Pretty tanky. But why am I even talking about it? And what did I mean by homebrew earlier? If you were playing poker with your buddies, right, you would take the original rules, like say the D&D rules for tabletop, the original poker rules in this example, and you would have your own custom rules that you play, like maybe Jacks or Wild, right? So Baldur's Gate 3 also has custom rule set to obviously fit the better like story or video game nature that they're going for. And this extends to seeing changes to subclasses. Some are pretty drastic, like the Ranger Beastmaster subclass, okay? If we look at Larian's already kind of confirmed this, so what I'll do is I'll throw up on the page. This is where we're getting a lot of the news from, okay? Right here on the Steam page, if you read along with me, Sorcerer Shadow Magic. As a Shadow Sorcerer, you deal in the form of magic that makes you deadliest in the darkness, and we saw that pretty well. This subclass gives this Sorcerer superior dark vision, but not blind immunity, not Devil Sight, as well as the ability to shadow walk between places. Maybe that's what I was talking about. See? So you can shadow walk between places of dim light or darkness, so lightly obscured or heavy obscured. It also lets you call forth the perfectly homebrewed Hound of Ill Omen to harass your foes and use Strength of the Grave to prevent you from being downed, ideal for those attempting an honor mode run. Well, they got that damn freaking right. Holy crap. Honor mode's pretty screwed up when you use darkness, but we'll get there. So Larian has already confirmed, as you can see, the Shadow Walk seems to be brought into the game below level 14, and they did reference some of the other abilities there that we already covered, right? So maybe the 14 is now at level 6, but it could be very well at like 10, 11, 12, okay? And then maybe the 18 Umbral form actually available for going all the way into Sorcerer. That would be pretty badass, but we don't know. We don't exactly know until the stress test in January, and when the patch comes out late January, February, whenever they said. So you'll definitely bet I'm going to try and get it in there. Hopefully I'll see you there too. So my notables, this is where I'm going to inject my opinion based on what I'm seeing. Okay, look, I'll make it really simple, right? I'm going to break this down in a further video. This is what I do. This is what I enjoy about talking about this game, honor mode and game features, mechanics, but let's just make it simple. If Radiant Orbs, and I've done a video on the Cleric, Radiant Orbs, pretty easy, go find that one. I love the thumbnail. If Radiant Orbs make honor mode easy mode, then darkness breaks the frickin' crap out of this game, okay? There's a lot to say on it. I tried to show you. The reason I even did that fight as a demo is just to show you how utterly powerful it is, because that's one of the very few couple enemies in the game that have Devil Sight, and all the other Cambions and Corilla, hilariously, don't have Devil Sight, so they just stood there with their butts up there, you know. Yeah. Don't worry about it. So darkness breaks the game for multiple reasons. I'll break it down in another video, another time, but let's just get into it. Level 1 features, the Quark is hilarious. Seriously, go read them on the D&D 5 list. It's kind of funny. The Dark Vision is pretty okay. Githyankies, humans, some races don't have dark vision, so it's always nice, especially in the Underdark in Act 2. Early game survival with the hard to kill feature, whatever it was called. Pretty nice per long rest bonus. Not going to complain about little level 1 features like that. Could be useful later on through the rest of the game, but we'll see. Pretty hard to hit me when we have darkness, so a lot of this stuff just drops off like a rock at level 3, which is beyond fantastic. Again, darkness is absolutely broken, so if you sub into this class, multi into this sub rather, at level 3 is all you need to just basically break the game, and then your team can actually just build off of this with things like blind immunity, devil sight, the ring of darkness, Seravox helmet, so on and so forth. Like, trust me, I'm going to show you 2 brutal frickin' builds for this. Okay, cool use of sorcery points. This is what I like to see in my subclasses, so I just wanted to mention that. I like that resource management, and I like seeing previous resources used in a different way. Again, I apologize about the Dark Doggy. The Doge is not available in this mod, at least the way I tried to make it. This is not any kind of buffer or shade, no pun intended, no kind of shade at the mod maker. I love you. Thank you for making the mod so I can demonstrate some of this. But it is a cool mechanic I'm excited about. Seems very fun, and it's definitely useful for, you know, you're already at an advantage sitting in the shadow of the darkness. Now you can have disadvantage, or maybe you don't want to use the darkness just yet. You can have the dog run around for sorcery points. They use the same resource, so it's a little bit managing the sorcery points to get the dog out and the darkness. So, Shadow Walk. Monks get this at level 6, lol. So, I think this is what they're referencing. Maybe we're actually going to see Shadow Walk just like Shadow Step from Shadow Monk. Shadow. Maybe at level 6 we'll see this feature instead of level 14. But it definitely seems to be in the game based on the news. Okay? Level 18 Transform. I want this. This is so cool. I just want like the visual effect. So just give it to me. I don't care if it's nerfed. But maybe 12 is pretty fair for how tanky it makes you. Ever since I saw those Dark Justiciar guys do this, I want to see this. So this subclass is already OP already, because again, darkness is OP. So what you're giving up for this subclass, that's hilarious. I'm not even gonna... Oh no, I can't be a dragon or a storm sorcerer, or well, heaven forbid, wild magic. Okay, this is probably the best sorcerer now. Obviously OP, pure, or multi. That's what we're going to get into with the builds. That's why you're here. Plenty of equipment. Obviously Radiant Orb is great because of the equipment, right? So Radiant damage because of Radiant Orbs is crazy. There's even more equipment that deals really well, like combos really well with darkness. In fact, if you've ever done a Shart origin run or had her do a big no-no, a big a-hole move, you got some of the best gear in the game, and you can fight me on that. That's some of the most broken gear. Pretty good reward for being a jerk as Shadowheart. But anyway, we'll talk about sorcerers in a nutshell. Remember that they are full casters. If we go in-game, look at Shadowheart. She is our level 12 example. She has all these spell slots, which was very nifty in that fight with the counter spells, right? And shields and all that. Tons of utility. You can convert them to sorcery points, but we'll talk about that, right? So you choose your spells as you level up, and that's all you get. But thankfully, as you keep leveling up, you can get rid of more useless spells or spells you find that you're not using. Maybe Hex, maybe something like Chromatic Orb, and upgrade it for like a Lightning Bolt, so on and so forth. You do get Mage Armor, and obviously Shield was excellent in that fight. You do get Sorcerer points. Apparently, Sorcerer points. So Sorc points are, you can use your meta magics, so these go hand in hand. You can convert these from sorcery points to more spell slots if you want like an arcane recharge from Wizard. Otherwise, you can turn the spell slots into more useful resource if your subclass needs to, say, create darkness with the blindness immunity. Very useful for this subclass especially. So you could think of the new feature as a meta magic because it is using sorcery points, but you still have your other meta magics available, like 2 spells or using your bonus action to cast a spell. Very powerful. Quicken and Twin, we just talked about that. Being able to cast with your bonus action is super cool, and we saw that with all 3 examples. Their charisma focus, this comes into play with your face stats, your deception, expertise, proficiencies, right? And then your charisma adds on top of those for deception, intimidation, performance, persuasion, which is fun for an RP reason, but since I always come at it from an honor mode perspective, these are very useful to keep you out of danger and actually get experience without getting into a fight you're not ready for. Face of the party is what this is all about. So maybe you want your main character or a dedicated charisma character to talk to people and keep you out of trouble. Offensive spells, sorcerers are just known for, like, look, chain lightning, disintegrate, blight. You know, we saw the freaking lightning bolts. It was crazy. Level 5 haste. This is one of those classes that does get haste at level 5, which is super useful. Many ways to use this, and obviously super powerful. But the irony here for this subclass is there's actually a better concentration spell. Go figure. But yeah, sorcerers, they're good. Duh. Let's get to it. Build time. Alright, so we're going to obviously look at Shadowheart first. Just keep in mind the mod maker has made some changes that better fit Baldur's Gate 3, just as if Larian was going to do their own Homebrew, which is what we're expecting. So this is a mod, this is a preview, this isn't patch 8. Just keep that in mind. But thank the mod creator anyway, and if you want to, like I said, I'll leave the description in below. Doesn't seem like the dog is working for me. This is not on the mod maker. I think something goofed up in my game. So it's still cool that we can even try it halfway. And it just makes us more excited for the dog feature later on. So going in, we're going to ignore anything that is not by the standard D&D rules, though, because he does have a few different changes. I'm not going to use the like temporal form or whatever that he bumped down to like 12. Okay, so Shadowheart, she is role-playing as the head mistress. I know she's a saloonite right now, but something happened. Maybe she looked in the mirror a little too hard again. Think she's the head mistress now. Whatever. So that's our little role play. Level 12 sorcerer. I took actor, 2 charisma, and the alert feats. There's 3 feats for going level 12. We took the peerless focus right down here. This elixir allows you advantage on saving throws against being charmed or maintaining concentration, which is a big deal if you're ever going to use concentration. That's as important as darkness. Just add darkness. That's it. She wins. Just because add darkness. That's the build. Okay, there's a little more under the hood. Initiative, for instance. Let's look at initiative. +8. This is because of the alert feat. We also have some decent dexterity right here on character creation, and that's pretty much how you get good initiative, right? Dexterity is a bloated stat. Charisma is an excellent stat. Put them together, you have a super character. It's not that hard. Okay. Oh, sorry. I had to adjust something there. Appreciate you. Okay, so spell attack focus, it's pretty high. If you take a look right here, she does have 22 and 16. This is because we focus on a lot of gear like the hood, gives you 2, and we have the amulet, gives you 2 more. We have the robes, I believe. I'll give you a robe, but we have advantage on our spell save right here with necrotic spells. Yeah, pretty much it. There's concentration on advantage, obviously very important for darkness. I can't stress that enough. Advantage on saving throws, thanks to the peerless focus. Bonus on saving throws from things like the ring, a few other things. We can't be paralyzed or restrained thanks to the ring as well. Can't see me, can't hurt me. It's pretty much the name of the game. I know you saw the Cambians try, it just doesn't matter. Like, if you have 21, then with haste you have 22. They can't freaking hit you in that darkness. It's crazy, right? Raphael was only getting us because he had Devil Sight, and we still just chipped him down after we killed his friends. So shield and counterspell, you saw that. I don't have to explain that. That was crazy good, right? So action, we have spell slots or bone chill. If you want to be on the more conservative side, just hit bone chill from the shadows. You actually get advantage, which may give you an increased chance to crit, just something to mention there, but obviously higher accuracy with advantage. And then because of this staff, we have advantage on, or we offer disadvantage on our spell save DC using our necrotic spells, right? So this would be a disadvantage against my 18. So they try to roll against that, they're more likely to get hit with Blight. Okay, so bonus action, Quickened or Beckoning Darkness. Quicken, just, obviously I can now cast all my spells using some sorcery points. I can even convert and get more sorcery points if I want to. We can use Beckoning Darkness. This comes from the unique gloves that you get from Shadowheart's quest if you go with Shar. This is just a cool little bonus. Cool little, it's something, right? Just fits the flavor, really. But since you are using Darkness, this can be actually pretty deadly for a bonus attack. Doggo would be pretty cool, and what we actually use our bonus action for, because it does give us advantage on spells on top of the disadvantage from this. Or maybe it's just disadvantage, I'm misinterpreting it, but disadvantage is great. Okay, so honestly, there's not much more to demo here. I guess I could kind of show her on her own like I usually do. Bear with me. Let's get everybody in the corner here. And Shadowheart, if you would, ungroup. Okay, get your groupies out of here. So, literally when I say just add water, just add darkness, right? When you cast this, you have, the way the mod maker made it is you cast it as a toggleable. Then you'll cast this as sorcery points right down here. And then you'll just add darkness and win the game. Okay, because they can't hit you if they can't see you. And you might even just keep getting stealth checks. In fact, apparently my teammates are in combat and I'm not, see? And that's pretty much it. This is why darkness is broken. It's kind of dumb. They're now going to attack Astarion and Gale because why even bother trying to hit Shadowheart? But unfortunately for them, they're just gonna die. Okay, let's see. We can also quicken spell, and if we want to, we can keep attacking with another spell. Pretty cool. And of course, if I could, we would have the dog running around giving us advantage. Everybody has shield because they're a sorcerer, and they can put that on the reaction. Very good use of your level 1 slots, right? And of course, we can also just drop some darkness over here. There we go. So the whole team can do this. It's not exclusive to Shadowheart. Hilarious. Okay. Action surge. Not to demo this too much, but yeah, just kill. Okay, perfect. Alright, now that everybody's in the darkness, we can just keep poking at him. And like I said, he would have disadvantage against something like this. So a 91% chance to blight him. Boom. And I should say something about this staff. You end up getting free uses of your necrotic spells if you kill somebody with them. So this is now a free cast, and we can just go over here and blast somebody again, right? So, we still have some sorcery points, only cost 2. To have darkness plus blindness immunity. There we go. Boom. Okay, and let's go ahead, get our free necrotic spell, blast you. Boom. Okay, so that didn't cost me anything. Pretty cool, right? And then we'll just hit you again. I just hit you again. Boom! And now he's dead. Oh, cool. Alright. And if we just keep killing him with bone chill and whatnot, we'll get another free spell and so on and so forth. Do you get it? Do you think this is dumb? Because darkness is dumb. Okay. Let's move back on. Let's go back. I'll show the other 2 builds. Dark Storks demo. I'll put that back. Okay, so while this loads in, well, this is Astarion. Of course, I had to show off a Eldritch Blaster. Eldritch Blaster can already do this, especially you invest enough into a Warlock. At level 3, you get level 2 spells. You can get Devil Sight at level 2. So Devil Sight makes you blind immunity, and then you can cast your own darkness 2 times for every short rest. It's ridiculous. So mixing it naturally comes along with warlocks. Hey, you know what's funny about Eldritch Blasters? They love being sorcerers because they get more sorcery points to quicken their Eldritch Blasts so that they can just keep blasting, okay? So let's look at Starion real quick. Starion here is built, I've done a video about Eldritch Blast, go check it out. This is the modified version to build for crits instead of just normal Eldritch Blasting. Comes with some caveats to it, but we won't go over that here. This is Spell Sniper, obviously for the crit feat, and then +4 Charisma because we're kind of lacking Charisma when we're missing out on the helmet slot and so on and so forth. We still made a nice solid 20. We have Viciousness for more crits, so let's just look at this. This is 1, this is 2, the Elixir is 3, the helmet is 4 when you're obscured, and then the class is 5 because we're champion, and then the spell feat is 15. So it's a 15 or higher to get us a crit, and when we're in darkness, you don't need the risky ring. You get advantage on targets who can't see you, and you can just see through the darkness. So you have the double dice roll to crit, so it's a natural fit, okay? So champion obviously offers more feats for getting that far into it. That's a nice thing about fighter. You do get your crit from going champion subclass, your armor proficiencies and weapon proficiencies. You can hold a shield, you can hold any weapon, you can have armor if you need to. Still have decent armor class, by the way. Action surge is obviously ridiculous with Eldritch Blast. So obviously Warlock level 2 is where, as far as you need to go to be a competent Eldritch Blaster. You have the Eldritch Blast plus Devil's Sight, so you can see through your darkness just naturally, not even with the subclass. And then Agonizing Blast, so you can add your Charisma to your blast, which this also doubles up with the Potent Robe, so we're now adding +10 to every single beam, okay? Sorcerer, there's more blasts. You saw that with the Quicken spell. Now I can cast Eldritch Blast with my bonus action. Pretty cool. Okay, that's why we use that. You can actually make sorcery points with your daily or your short rest spell save. So if we want to make spell slots at level 1, once we use up all of these, we'll start using the Warlock ones, right? Dun, 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 dun. Keep going more. And then when we need to, we can get those back with a short rest. So if we have nothing better to do with our spell slots, we can just make sorcery points, okay? We got Built to Blast, gloves at another 1d8 of force damage. Right here, the Spell My Gloves. It's like Sharpshooter all in, or Great Weapon Master for spell cantrips, or spell attacks rather. So per blast, we're going to get an additional 1d8 of force damage on each beam. Built to crit, obviously the crit gear I just showed you, plus advantage from darkness, like I said. And then it's important to have advantage on Constitution Dex saving throws. So if he needs to be the one casting the darkness, he can do that. Or if he just has the darkness because the teammate already gave it to him, he can see through it without having to use that feature. He just has Devil Sight, so what he can do is concentrate on his own haste and go to town, right? More blasting. So you want that advantage on concentration that comes with that, which is why we have the Amulet of Greater Health, gives you Constitution saving throws advantage, and the Shield gives you a bonus to spell save, spell attack, while giving you dexterity saving throws. Pretty important to not get proned or knocked down or lose concentration, okay? So let's ungroup you, have you two come over here. Probably just cast darkness over there. Actually, I should make a point of this, so tell you what. Shadowheart, come over here with him. Gale, you just go hiding over there. Okay. Yeah. So, like I said, if we were to haste ourselves, and if we had a buddy who could cast darkness for us, then we don't need our Shadow Sorcerer feature, and just keep blasting. Just keep blasting until they figure out it was me. And you can use Metamagic Distance Spell, and you can really snipe someone from across the frickin' earth. Kind of stupid. You know, I told you this just breaks the game. Here's how you do it. Wow, pretty amazing. Okay, distance spell. Oh, what was that noise? Oh, they spotted us. Oh my goodness, what are we gonna do, Bonjo? Okay. Oh no, they found Gale. Don't worry, we'll give you a chance to fight back, buddy. All right. Impero. There's one more thing I want to show. Hold on, Gale. So, I've done a video about this too. There is Terrazol. Oh shit, I don't have Terrazol. So, go back to the beginning of the tape. I forgot to get it in this little save file, but there is a drink you get from the Undercity of Act 3 Lower City. It's like where Nine Fingers is. If you talk to the bartender, there's something called Terrazol. I made a quick video about that too. That's how I was able to get 15 blasts because of Action Surge, Quicken Spell, Terrazol, Hasten, all that stuff. So, like I said, just sitting in the darkness, we can just keep blasting with haste, and then we can Action Surge. And if we crit, it frightens them. That's why we go for the crits, and then we can Quicken Spell. And you're absolutely dead, my friend. Okay. You get the point. They can't stop us. High armor class is important too, because if they do try and throw something or hit you in here, okay, cool, but this is the ultimate offense and defense weapon. Darkness is ridiculous. Do you get it? Do you get it? Okay, so tried to tell you about Terrazol. Now we gotta move on to Gale. Let's load this up one more time. Appreciate you. There we go. Sorcerer demo. And while that loads in, Gale, the Dark Justiciar. This is what you guys were looking for. There is an amazing set already in the game, but if you don't want to murder an entire town in darkness, you can do this. Okay, so there is a Dark Justiciar armor you can use. You can find it in the Sharran Temple without murdering everybody. This is a good build for that. Fighter 6 first, and then Sorcerer 6. This is important so that your spell modifier is Charisma. Okay, so let's go to Gale. All right, what's Gale got going for us? So, so he has +4 Charisma for his feats. Just take ASI twice and you get 4 Charisma, and he's got Great Weapon Master. Yep, that's it. Cloud Giant is the reason we have ridiculous strength. It's right here. So right down here, the Cloud Giant gives you 27 strength if you're willing to use your elixir slot. Great Weapon Master gives you 10 more attack. You can turn it on and off like I did in the fight. Depends on your situation. In honor mode, it's a little more useful to put this on here so you can manage that on the fly. Long Strider for all. So because he is an Eldritch Knight, he is able to give that utility to himself and others. Dude, Long Strider's super good. I just had to note that for you guys. Eldritch Knight, because it gives you 2 attacks, 2 feats, Action Surge. Fighter itself gives wait, Archer. Oh, this is from a previous video. Okay, so Eldritch Knight obviously gives you the feats, the armor, the weapon proficiencies, so much more. Eldritch Knight was chosen. You could have gone Battlemaster or Champion, but Eldritch Knight, so you know, would give you more utility spells like Long Strider. So when you're picking your sorcery spells, you don't have to pick these ones. Plus, you're getting... At 6, you're going to get 2 levels of a spellcaster. So that would be, in this combo, that would be a level 8 spellcaster spell slots. And Gale gets this little bonus shadow spell slot. Seems pretty thematically appropriate. Okay, so yeah, you have things like Long Strider utility, Blur, you can use pack weapons if you're worried about getting disarmed and all that stuff. But really where the money's at is Sorcerer, obviously. So, advantage once again on concentration. Do you get it? So this is coming from the Dark Justiciar plate. You can find this as well as the gloves in the Act 2 Sharran Temple. So you don't have to murder a whole town for that. Cloak of Displacement's great once you get around 20 armor class. Diadem of Arcane Synergy gives you Arcane Synergy after we do things like Bone Chill or Ilmater arrows and so on and so forth. When you inflict conditions like blindness, you will get +5 more charisma and magic weapon strikes on your sword. And then Helldust gloves or boots, because once you get these, you can avoid just difficult terrain, and more importantly, you can't be pushed around, and you ignore like proning. You can't get proned. So that's a very big deal. If we look at the sword with this build right here, what's happening is thanks to this, we get max heals. Thanks to this, when we get healed, we get blessed, which is more saving throws and more accuracy on our strikes. And because of this, if we're in darkness, you get a little more damage with your sword. So, Great Weapon Master, 10 damage. A bunch of necro damage from the sword innately has necro damage, and you have the gloves that give necro damage. Plus heal. So this heals you 1d4, but then it maxes out with Parapt. Because you heal yourself, you bless yourself. Because you bless yourself, or because you blind people or you know, you use Bone Chill or whatnot, you get Arcane Synergy, which is 5 more damage, magical damage, slashing. And of course, if they're in the darkness, you get even more damage from the ring. The cool thing is, since we're using the 27 strength, we're not without our merits for ranged attacks. And since we're in a cloud, we get advantage. If they can't see us, remember, the ultimate offense, the ultimate defense is the ultimate offense, right? So if they can't see us, we can use the Titan String Bow. And the Titan String Bow gets advantage since we're at range, hiding in a cloud, just like the Eldritch Blast. So the nice thing about the Titan String Bow is it's going to get 8 strength bonus from the 27 strength, added to our piercing damage, but also if we use an Ilmater arrow, it gives 8 more necrotic damage. It's pretty interesting. Not to mention if you've ever used like arrow of many targets, you're hitting everybody pretty hard with that. Or if you use Slayer arrows, you're literally doubling your damage based on whatever the target is. So Ilmater arrows, pretty good use for this build. Lots of necrotic damage. For bonus actions, you can use a hasten cantrip. So have you ever played Eldritch Knight and you're like, man, I need to go to level 7 just so I can hit a cantrip and then I only get 1 weapon attack? Well, now you can do the way better idea of using your cantrip first, using a bonus action, hit them, get Arcane Synergy, and then you can whack them 2 times. Hey, there you go. You're welcome. Okay, so activate Synergy. Obviously, Sorcerer Fighter is a pretty good combo, right? So activate Synergy, and you can do Misty Step. So your bonus actions are plenty, and once we get the dog, once again, I apologize, but we'll have more stuff to do with that. Action Surge, you can use sorcery points for darkness, so that way you're not wasting your first turn of combat. And then you can also attack. You're not losing an attack at the start of battle, basically. Obviously, at level 5, you get haste. So if you didn't or don't find any use of darkness at the moment, there's a few fights where the darkness isn't useful. You could self-haste yourself, which is very good, and you have concentration advantage on that as well. So, go ahead, see what he can do on his own. Come over here, like I said. I'm not going to really belabor this, but let's just say I started the fight with a quickened Bone Chill. Budding. Yep, sure did. Okay. So, we'll go ahead, cast some darkness for us. Everybody just leaves us alone. That's the power and brokenness of darkness. Okay. So, like I said, okay, I did start the fight. I wasn't able to cast my darkness yet. Action Surge. And now, we can cast it and drop it down. Okay. Oh, and remember, Ilmater arrows get a bonus. Look at that necrotic damage. So we got 8 damage for necrotic and 8 damage on our arrow. But of course, we can just have them come in here. We just beat the crap out of them, or we can just keep wailing on them from the bow. So you have both ranged and melee. They can try all they want. Throw attacks are kind of funny. They somehow can go through there. But when you try to throw something into darkness, when you're blind, oh, it doesn't work. There we go. Now, what the AI loves to do is sit on the perimeter and wait for you to come out. You're never going to come out. Instead, what you're going to do is just sit on the perimeter and beat the crap out of them and just laugh. Oh, you're so silly. Oh no, I missed. Okay, so if you miss, it's probably a good idea to go ahead, turn off your Great Weapon Master, or you can use Oil of Accuracy. Don't forget those, alright? And then you can also just turn it off. If you have Great Weapon Master and you get a crit or you kill somebody, you can use your bonus action as another extra hit. And of course, the dog would be there too. Cool. 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 Actually, you know what, Shadowheart? I want you to do something pretty mean. Hey, you! Goodbye. Eh, he's dead. Who even came into the fight? Oh, we gotta do something nasty, yeah. Yep. That's for hurting Jimmy. Okay, Murphy. Alright, so let's go ahead. Drop another darkness right here. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I want to paint it black again. Wait, that's not how it goes. Bonk. And another. Bonk. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so that's going to do it. I don't think they'll find us. We're heading in the darkness. Come over here, guys. Okay. Put these back on the screen. So, that's gonna do it. We've actually covered all the new subclasses coming out in patch 8. So thanks again, Larian. Keep making final patches. I have no problem with more content for a game. I just can't stop playing. Okay. Thank you for watching. Obviously, I said it before. Hopefully I said it earlier. You are the sponsor of the video, so thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I'll be getting back to my more regular stuff where I try to build, give you the building blocks to play honor mode or tactician the way you want to, build whatever you want to build, not what I want to build, but do it to like the best of your ability and just show you cool tips and tricks. And then I play other video games too. So that's the curtain call. Hopefully you're hyped for patch 8. Just let me know what you guys want to talk to. Honestly, some of my best videos have come from people just asking, hey, can you do a video on Githyanki? And so on and so forth. But we'll do a Darkness video some other time, guys. Until then, I appreciate you for watching, and I'll check you out in the next one.